Hello, everyone, and welcome. Welcome to this ever-present and ever-loving now moment, a moment where we meet each other in simultaneity, in the form and formless, in time, in timeless, in the true essence and expression and the nature of who we are. As we are gathered here today to allow for that which wants to move through us and be given expression to by means to ground those codes, to allow for a place and a space for that to occur. And the first thing that wants to move through is that in this moment, and I find it quite significant, there is a returning to the original intention of One Cosmic Home and the original intention of creation as a whole. And for us to feel into what that is and how that can be felt and experienced like by each one of us individually and collectively as a whole, I'm going to allow for each one of us to remember that although we are in a physical body, giving expression to our souls, that is not who we are. We are cosmic beings of light. And in the moment of inception, of conception, of creation, there all of us are. One creation, one creator, one creatrix of all light, all life, and all love as one. So in this exploration, in this journey, in this moment, perhaps just for the next hour, to allow for any identification with a role, a belief, a story, an identity. Perhaps even an epoch, a lifetime, lifelines, paths walked, journeys taken, and incarnations had. Perhaps for this moment, to allow for all of that to be placed aside. And whether you have a little basket you want to put all of that in, or whether you just want to move it to the one side, to remember all of that is there for you to take whatever is still there that you want to take with you, to do so in any moment. It is just to allow a space of deepening into the remembrance of the original intention of who we are and who we are in our fullness and our truth and our true nature. So in this moment, you can ever so gently and ever so gracefully just turn your gaze inwards, even close your eyes if that feels comfortable, and move your awareness to the center of your heart. And I'm also going to close my eyes so that I tune into the fullness of that which I'm sharing and that which is moving through. As I'm surrounded by a storm, it is raining, there's some thunder, and I just want to allow myself to turn my gaze also inwards and close my eyes as we continue to breathe into the center of our hearts. Ever so gently and ever so gracefully. As we soften into the pulse, the heartbeat, and just connect to that pulse. Your breath breathing that pulse. And allow yourself to be completely immersed in your breath and into this pulse that is pulsing throughout your whole body and being. And as you continue to soften even more, just notice how as you move your awareness simultaneously forward, backwards, sideways, upwards, downwards, in all dimensional directions, how effortlessly your awareness just moves through your whole body. As you continue to gently breathe in to the center of your heart. And as this field opens, just move your awareness to your crown and to your root simultaneously. And the formation of your toroidal field around your heart and your body. As you connect to the toroidal field of the heart, the body of Gaia. And that of the solar system. As you continue to breathe into your heart. And here in your heart, as you feel the essence of your being, the heart of Gaia, just bring your awareness to the center of the sun, the central sun, grand central sun, and all the different toroidal fields that's opening and weaving and breathing as one cosmos of your being. In the full knowing that the crystalline codes of your divine inheritance with the DNA in each one of your 74 trillion cells, the perfect architecture to give expression to the cosmic nature of your being, in oneness and in coherence with that of Gaia and that of the cosmos as a whole. And as your awareness is now expanded out to your whole cosmic nature and cosmic being, just allow yourself to ever so gently and gracefully feel into this field of creation, your emanation, your radiance, your luminosity, emanating from the center of your being, the center of your heart. And as you expand your awareness out through your whole cosmic body, just allow yourself to keep your awareness to that most expanded place, wherever that is for you. And as your awareness remains there, just notice yourself sitting in the center of Gaia, in the center of your own body. And be a witness to yourself, simultaneously expanded throughout the whole cosmos and in the center of your being. And just feel into and breathe into this field. And bring your awareness to a felt experience of our Creator, Creatrix. In oneness with all that you are. In oneness with all of creation. And this field of creation. Creator, Creatrix, creation as one cosmic heart field. And in this space, in this spaciousness, in this oneness, in this field of creation, the primordial essence and presence of your being in oneness with all that is, all that ever was and all that ever will be. Before any form was ever formed, before any geometry, before any sound or color, there was this original space, the cosmic heart, the cosmic womb, the primordial plasma. Allow yourself to remember these original waters of creation. Breathe through and get a sense of this place in space and your oneness with it, your oneness with the original waters of creation, your oneness with the original womb, the original heart, the one cosmic heart. Just notice the distance in front of you, behind you, to the sides, above and below, and you being in the center and simultaneously throughout all of these waters. Allow yourself to be satiated, held, nurtured, loved. The source of all love. Primordial waters. Remember your oneness. And from here in the center, light was given expression to. The one source light, weaving and breathing through these waters simultaneously in all dimensional directions. Remember your oneness with this original light. Cosmic Mother, Father, Creator, Creatrix, Creation, light expressed. And as the light moves through these waters, sound, movement, geometries are formed through the breath of life, weaving and breathing the light through the waters as one. Creator, Creatrix, Creation. Remember your oneness with the original waters, the original light, the original breath of life. And from here, all form arises, all geometries, all colors, and all sounds. And feel into the vibrational frequencies that you are satiated by, one with, weaving and breathing as one. And in the center, become aware of Gaia, the very form, the very seeds planted in the earth of your being, and Gaia's being as one. Gaia and Gaia's waters, one with the original waters of creation, flowing and circulating through your body and being. all as one. The very breath, the winds and the air of Gaia, weaving and breathing all into being, into form, giving expression to each one of us individually, to all minerals, to all crystals, to all plants and animals, all coming into form through the oneness of the cosmic waters flowing through Gaia, flowing through our bodies and being in our emotional bodies. The light and the air, the atmosphere through Gaia, through us, in our mental body. The very light, the fire essence, and the very soul's expression of our being. And all the elemental properties, minerals, bringing our bodies into form as the very sovereign magnetism of the soul's essence of our being. Magnetize all of those elemental properties in the most perfect proportion, forming all our organs, our bones, our muscles, sinew, as our cosmic bodies weaves and breathes our elemental nature through the gifts of Gaia into full expression. And as we remember our oneness with the cosmic waters, and the cosmic waters flowing through Gaia, every drop of water and moisture within this physical expression, remember the original codes of water and their oneness with that. As our emotional body flowing through, cleansing, clearing, purifying, as it remembers its oneness with the original waters of creation. And the very light essence, our soul's expression, in remembrance of the original light of creation, weaving and breathing through the waters of our body, giving expression to the light of our being. A very spiritual body. And the breath, the air, the winds, our mental body, remembering the oneness with the original breath of creation, continuously and eternally breathing and weaving through us, as us, with us. Creator, creatrix, creation as one. And then the remembrance of the seeds of the earth of our being, with the waters and the air in our spiritual bodies, weaving and breathing as one. As the remembrance deepen even more. And then the crystalline core of our being, the crystalline plasma in the center of Gaia. Our very terrestrial body, our ethereal body. Moving through the crowning, the root of our being. And our terrestrial body, our multi-dimensionality, our very celestial nature, moving through the crown, at the top of our head, our celestial and our terrestrial nature, our waters, our light, our breath, our soul's essence, all coherently breathing through the center of our hearts. Very organically, with every breath, weaving and breathing our cosmic body. Through this physicalized expression, where we can ground the original waters of creation, the original light of creation, the original breath of creation, the original codes of physicalized expression through our celestial and terrestrial nature and our light body architecture into form, so that with every breath, in every new now moment, we can not only give expression to who we are as cosmic beings of light, in the living, liquid, loving, eternal flow of our true cosmic nature in oneness of our creator, creatrix, weaving and breathing through us, but also to ground that as a physicalized expression to be the one cosmic home, to be a one cosmic community, to be a one cosmic family, where all expressions of creation receive the reflection and the remembrance of that truth for themselves in the perfect moment. And just allow yourself to be satiated by all the different vibrational frequencies and all the different codes that is moving through each one of our fields individually and collectively as a whole. So just stay here for a moment to weave and breathe and be satiated by our remembrance of the oneness with the original waters, the original light, the original breath, and the original expression of creation and our oneness with it all in this moment through these body vehicles that we are in. A vehicle, an instrument, a perfectly designed expression of creation, all of creation, all the elemental properties, celestial and terrestrial bodies as one. Soul's expression, immaculately conceived and expressed and experienced as a knowing for ourselves, as a felt experience in this moment, to receive the fullness and the wholeness of this. And to remember with every breath even more the perfection of the cosmic architecture, the cosmic codex, that very organically weaves and breathes us into being in form, to not only experience ourselves as that, but also to create a place and a space where others can too experience themselves as that, so that all of us can together remember the truth of who we are and the love, the living liquid essence of our being, to be felt, experienced, and remembered and give expression to in all the different ways that we are guided to. In presence, primordial presence, creator, creatrix, creation, weaving and breathing as one. And as you continue to be fully present to all that is moved through, so allow yourself to wiggle your toes, your hands, perhaps even stretch yourself, just to allow for all to continue to move through you and ground through all that you are. In remembrance, in love, in joy. And given all that is moved through, if there's anything that you would like to give expression to, through light language, through code, through song, through sound, through tone, through presence. Thank you.
Thank you with all my heart for this deep, deep reconnection to the primordial waters of creation. I felt a homecoming in a beautiful way that I never felt before. And I felt these waters. I felt myself as an embryo, like floating in these waters. And I felt Mama Gaia as an embryo, Mama Sophia floating in these waters. And yeah, I felt the eternal presence of that. And that was a wonderful feeling to experience. And now I feel some codes flowing through that I am sharing with you. Kukuajia tahtaniaip ik saat im okukung makakanaya takalinaya rep kukuja atahtinaya irema kuku. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. As I heard you give expression to the embryo, so I felt myself as an embryo while I was actually expressing all of that. Like this little, you know what they talked about before, I heard it often. You simultaneously a drop of water and the whole ocean. So it almost felt like this drop of ocean was the embryo, but the whole ocean is this whole expression of creation, a new creation, a true original intention of what creation was always meant to be, to experience ourselves in a new way in every moment, to feel like a new expression. And I'm curious how in every new moment, if we stay in that essence and presence with ourselves as the embryo, Gaia, Sophia as the embryo, and all the potentiality that comes from that and through that. What can be created from there? What can be given expression to from there? How will communities look like when it's created from there? How will we be with each other through that love? Where every moment, as we stay in this presence and breathe the new through, knowing that we are born anew in every moment, to experience and to be and to give expression to that which is experienced in that centeredness, in that essence, in that new embryotic state of oneness, and the purity of that primordial essence, the integrity of that light that knows exactly how to weave, what to weave, what and how to give expression to all expressions of creation in the perfect moment. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I have some codes of infinite possibilities that want to come through, infinite potential. Nashayawata Iawanaya Sayawakayana Seunaya Kaya Sai Hey Unanasa Suaya Kuanai Uaya Sanari Kia kuna saya Just being aware of the space around your ears. The sound of silence. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I literally felt how structures were forming around me in all dimensional directions as those codes moved through and continuing to move through. As I just want to give expression to some light weaving. Onema sakanare ramanako no korenata. Hera manako san naramane kanama. Hera masonoro kono era masaka. Heramano oro no kono ena masanaka. Heramano ona ke samana. Hera masakano orana kata. Heramoso mosa. Heramaso moranasa. He samana kana masa. Ona mera matsakana. Heramaso kono orokona elamana kasa. Heramaso kono ono morokona ena masakana. Hera masakana orono tukutu ena mala. Hitamana orokono era masakana. Hino oro mono kone era masakana era. Ono koro ena manakasana. Hitamono oro no tutoro dota. Hera masakana ela mono koro no. Hera masakana rani. Hera masakana ela matu oro muso. Esa mara kina koro oro ke ena masa. And the codes that is flowing through is in remembrance that always when some light strands are moving through, that it is simultaneously moving to both sides, front and back, and upwards and downwards from the center of your essence of your being. And as it does, all the different cosmic fields of creation can move through in coherence, in synchronicity, and in symphony, as all of the different codes knows exactly in which order, sequence, to open, to expand, to be given expression to in the perfect moment for all the different bodies of your being to weave as one. And as you continue to focus on the essence of the presence of your being in the center of your heart, in oneness with the heart of Gaia, in oneness with the cosmic heart, know that all of those bodies of being are weaving and breathing simultaneously throughout the whole cosmos. And through every word, whether loud or in your head or somewhere else in your body, or given expression to, it echoes throughout the whole cosmos. As all bodies of being are weaving and breathing as one in simultaneity and simultaneously throughout the whole cosmos in this physical body. And to remember the coherent flow forward, backward, sideways, and up and down. Hera masakena orono koreta manakana. Hera masakana era koto no somarana. Hera masokono oromoto kono. Hera masahana era mata. Hina mosokono oroto kono. Hera masakana enakana maso. Oh namasaka. Hey, ah, oh, hey, oh. Anyone else? Anything that still wants to move through? does feel like completion. So if you can just for a moment allow yourself to connect to the bones in your toes, in your feet, in the center of your bones, in your toes, in your feet. And just notice how your presence from the center of your bones in your feet flows out to fill your toes and your feet. As you move your awareness up through the bones of your two legs to your knees, and as that awareness moves up, just see how it emanates out from the center of your bones, throughout your legs, throughout your knees, moving through the center of your bones to your hips. Just notice how it emanates out. And then through the center of each one of your hip bones, just notice how that light emanates out. Forward, backwards, sideways, up and down through your hip bones, in through your tailbone, weaving and breathing up through your spine. Just see how the emanation radiates from each one of your vertebrae as your energy moves up your spine. As it gets to the upper part, in the center of each one of your rib bones. And as it does, allow it to emanate out, the radiance of your being, into your shoulder bones, and radiate out from your bones, down your arms, your front arms, your hand bones, and let it emanate out through your bones, up into your skull, your head bone, your jawbone, and just feel the radiance of your essence and presence, your cosmic light, radiating through all of your bones, through all of your waters in your body, the cosmic waters, as you continue to breathe the cosmic breath of creation in the physicalized expression of the seeds of the earth of your body, and into your core essence, your terrestrial nature, surrounded by your celestial nature, and all together weaving and breathing as one cosmic body of being, of all the original codes of creation, rounded through the very bones of your being, as a physicalized expression and a grounding for the emanation of the original codes of creation, to be received by all those around you. And as you move your awareness into the room that you are, let it fill the structure of the house that you are, the community in which you live, the continent where you live, throughout the whole world, for all of humanity to receive the emanation of your being and the gift of your presence during this moment. And as we connect back to the center of your heart, in the center of Gaia, in the center of the cosmic heart, may you deepen even more in the remembrance of your oneness, your cosmic mother, father, creator, creatrix, creation as one. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Much love until we see each other again.